back that breeze. I'm ready for it.
I know, right?
It feels so good, and then it just like...
It does. Hope you got some sunscreen out here.
I do.
Good.
My Irish ass is
I know. I get burned too. I like to call myself Euro trash. A little bit of everything, kind of a mutt.
Yeah, me too. I'm Irish and Sicilian, so I freckle.
Damn, you should actually get tan that with a Sicilian.
But I freckle and burn, and then it eventually becomes
nice.
Something resembling a tan.
That's good.
No, it's a little rough. This is Jackie with All Access Music Media, and I'm here with Miles of Slightly Stoopid. How are you doing today? I'm not even on my questions. The heat's gotten to me so much.
I'm doing good. It's good to be out here. It's beautiful weather. You know, like I actually thought it was gonna be hotter, so this is not too bad.
And it's not raining like it was the other day. The sun's shining. We've got a nice breeze.
I know they actually said something about rain. I was just kind of looking around, going, I don't know. I'm not seeing it. I hope it stays away. That's for sure.
Fingers crossed. Your music has a kind of a good festival vibe, I would say. Describe your sound to all the other listeners out there.
I kind of like to just say it's like a melting pot of madness, just because we play from hip hop to blues to reggae to acoustic to punk rock, metal. So we kind of just infuse everything together. So it's not really, I don't really know how to like categorize it or anything. I just kind of thought that the melting pot of madness is kind of what you can call Slightly Stoopid, just because, especially for festivals, like we play something for every kind of fan. And you know, at the festivals, there's so many different bands and whatnot. And it's kind of a chance for everyone to let their freak flag fly and you know, get crazy
and they are.
Yeah, but that's what makes these kind of events fun. You know what I mean? And because so many people, they work their asses off to come to events like this. You know, you know, they come here.
We're still there. We're good.
Yeah, they come to these kind of places just to let loose because they have to work so hard, you know, on their everyday lives, and it's cool to see them to break away and just kind of release.
And Bonnaroo definitely has an eclectic mix of music as well, so I think that's why I think Slightly Stoopid is really great festival music. What are some benefits of playing Bonnaroo?
I think just in general, you get to meet so many cool bands, and you know, Flaming Lips are here, and you know, we're looking forward to seeing Jack White and of course Lionel Richie, and you know, Big Sam played yesterday. It's just cool. Like as an artist, when you're on your own tours, you're usually just with you and the band that you're on tour with or whatever. And in these festivals, it really opens up a chance to go out and meet a few more people and possibly, you know, collaborate and work on some future songs and stuff.
What are your accommodations like? Are you in a tent, an RV, or the motel down the street?
Tour bus, yeah. I mean, we have our tour bus. We flew in yesterday, and we just stayed like at the airport hotel. Then the bus picked us up this morning, and I mean, it's tour buses it makes life really easy. I mean, it's air conditioned, you have your own bed, and it's really nice. And the bus we have is actually brand new. So it's, yeah, the night train coaches, they take care of us. We're stoked.
I was going to say, in comparison to some of the other, the tents that I see out there in the tent city, I think that they would be very jealous of you.
Well, I mean, the tents are, if you're camping, tents are where it's at. You know, I mean, I've never camped in an RV. I mean, we're on tour, so you take a tour bus, you know what I mean? Unless you have to be in a van or whatever, but yeah, it definitely, when you're in that environment, it makes it a lot more comfortable to be able to deliver and perform a good show.
Do they have heat like this in San Diego?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, once you leave the beach, it gets hot. I mean, California was a desert. I mean, so many people just think it's all just like tropical and whatnot, but it's not actually tropical at all. Like everything was brought there, and like the weather is dry, and if you go about 7 miles off the beach, it gets to about 105 degrees. So it's, you know, it's the beach. The most it really gets is like 75, and that's hot at the beach. If you're on the sand, 75 is warm. You know what I mean? But it's cool. I mean, we're blessed to have grown up in a cool neighborhood like Ocean Beach, and you know, just be able to go from there to here is pretty sweet.
And how has growing up in San Diego influenced your music?
I think just growing up surfing and skating and just having that Southern California vibe. I mean, we've been influenced by so many genres of music, from the punk rock world to the reggae world to the, you know, the hip hop world, and you know, just everything's there, you know, and I think that it kind of shows in our music, and we have so many different influences in general, and when we write our songs, it comes out, you know, nothing's just straightforward. There's always so many different things going on, whether it's from the horns, the keys, guitars, bass, drums, and I mean, living the dream. You can't really, I've been in this band 20 years, and it's like, you know, you kind of blink and go, holy shit, you know?
And a lot has changed the music industry in 20 years. I'm not going to guess how old we both are, but I remember cassette tapes and CDs and tangible music, and tangible music seems to sort of be disappearing. It's now more digitized. How do you measure success now? Is it by iTunes? Is it by plays on YouTube? What's success to you now?
To me, success is when you can go out and tour and people show up. I don't, because I've been on tour with tons of artists that have sold platinum records that don't do 500 tickets at their own show. So it's like there's a certain thing that's like where an artist is created to be platinum, or there's an artist that tours and sells tickets, and to me that's more important is the live show. Like, it's always good putting records out, that's important, and getting your music out to the fans, but when fans come to your shows live and there's thousands of people singing and dancing to your jams, to me that's success. Like, that's what's going to give you longevity. Longevity, you're not going to get it by just selling 1 million records and then never touring. You know what I mean? That's not going to give you longevity in the music world. And we've developed such like a grassroots style of touring that I think the fans appreciate it. And they, we're not, what you see is what you get with Slightly Stoopid. Like, we don't get all dressed up weird to get ready for the show. We don't, there's nothing, when we get dressed, chances are that's how we walk out on stage. And like, we like to smoke weed, we like to drink, we like to have a good time, and that's it. We're just true to ourselves and true to our fans, and I think that's what kind of brings us together. And they can see that we just want to have a good time. You know what I mean? And we're blessed to do what we do. And I mean, shit. I woke up in San Diego and went to bed in Tennessee. You know what I mean? So you can't beat it.
Well, clearly it's working because you guys have been around for a while, but that's definitely getting to do what you love must be pretty great. So what's up next for Slightly Stoopid after Bonnaroo?
Well, we're going to Alaska next week, up in Anchorage.
There's a contrast.
Yeah, it's really cool that we do the summer solstice up there, where it just stays pretty much light all day and night, and it's really sweet. And then after that, we do our summer tour. It's going to be us and Stephen Marley for the whole summer, and then we have NoFX on there for some dates, and Cypress Hill on there for some dates, and G-Love and the Special Sauce are on there for some dates. So it's looking like it's going to be another good year, and we're recording the new album right now as well. So right after the summer gets finished, we're going to go back in the studio and just finish the new record and release it to start 2015.
Well, stay tuned for more from Slightly Stoopid. This is Jackie for All Access Music Media and In the Key of Change. Awesome.
Thank you.
That sounds like a really great lineup.
Yeah, it's going to be